again, I think when we talk about that, again, this lovely case that's sort of flung at us. I think Charlie from Improv Everywhere talked about it today from Sweden, where you've got this fantastic situation where the web is the world's television set. So you can have a sort of relatively small idea in a relatively small market like Scandinavia, but really kind of amplify it out and make a global kind of campaign. So what the thinking here was that for VW, their mission is to become the world's #1 car brand. They want VW to be the first car you buy and to stay throughout your life cycle. And they've sort of said that from an advertising perspective, you can get so much information about cars and performance from the web. So people don't want it in their advertising. You know, they want relationships, they want kind of, you know, contextual fun. And again, VW felt that the conversations about the automotive sector tend to be very negative about, you know, the eco-credentials and environmental impact and so on. So they were saying, look, you know, we want to be at the heart of a conversation that's about, you know, behavioral change and social activity, and just to sort of be positive about what it is that we do and the difference that we can make as a brand in the community and so on. So they had this fantastic concept called fun theory, which is all about trying to change people's behavior by doing quite kind of unexpected, fun social things. So let's have a look at the video of some of the stuff they did.
There's this one as well, which is wonderful.
I mean, that's...
People wandering around the park.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would. And again, the nice thing about that is that sort of, you know, old Confucius adage or whatever about, you know, tell me and I'll remember. No, was it? Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I'll remember. But involve me and I will understand, which is a fantastic way of involving people in a conversation about the wider world.
Yeah, and after the VW had done their own kind of exercises of the fun theory, they opened it out to the community at large. And they said, well, what would you do if you had to kind of change people's behaviors for the better? And the winning entry, which just shows you how global the campaign was, it came from Sweden, and the winning entry came from America. The winning entry was this thing called the speed camera lottery, which is genius. This guy decided that he was trying to get people to observe speed cameras. So basically to slow down when speed cameras were there. And what he decided to do was, if you were caught speeding, so if the cameras flashed you and you were speeding, you paid your fine into a central fund, like a jackpot fund. And then if you were clocked, flashed going under the speed limit, they gave you a ticket. And every month they'd draw one ticket out of the hat, and one person would win all of that fine money. Isn't that amazing? It's a boring brief. How do you get people to observe speed cameras? But it's one of those things, if you're going like...
Anyone who's seen Jess drive will know she will never stand a chance of winning.
Yes, it's true. I'm a terrible driver. But having said that, it's just a really great way to take something that's actually really kind of boring. It's a CSR initiative, and make it just insanely fun. And then one more bit of fun that we're going to whip through very quickly. This is one that you won't see in Cannes this year, but it's very, very close to my heart. This is from Wyden and Kennedy in London for a butter called Lurpak. And their insight was that British people, as in many cultures, do not cook at home anymore in the way that they used to. We basically get takeout, we eat out. So that Lurpak used this as a rallying cry and went to press with this amazing traditional media campaign that just said, it was all over the country saying, Pride, you won't find it in a ready meal. And then this one, which is my favorite, Triumph never came out of a microwave. It's designed to hit you right here. You're just like, oh, I need to go home and cook. So having launched that and having got everybody talking about this wonderful insight, ignited this conversation, they took it online with the Lurpak Bake Club, which is a real-time communal cook-off in which you all agree to cook the same thing at the same time. And you tweet about it and you Facebook about it, and it's recapturing that sense of communality around cooking. Having identified that debate, they're bringing people together to actually do it, which I think is amazing.